Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining me once again in story time. Today's story that I will be sharing with you is called The Journey with God. There is a speck on your shoe. Where? I said. Right there. Oh, I see it. I see it. What is it? Can you tell? I'm not sure. I took it off my shoe, and it seemed like a goldish type of glitter, maybe. I thought fairy dust like in the fairy tales, but it seemed more formed, more together as it joined itself and would not separate. I went home wanting to investigate it more and put it under my microscope. I wanted to see if there was anything unusual I could find. It seemed more like a putty now, and the shine was more wondrous, if I could say, the way it seemed to move. But it was the sparkle that made me look again and again, as if it was dancing without extra light being put on it. I started to think a million things, like what could it be and how it landed on my shoe. I was trying to think, where had I gone? That it could have attached itself. I was perplexed. I wanted to walk back where I had gone, thinking there could be more of this somewhere, so I headed out, retracing my steps. As I got closer to the last place I had been, I saw where I might have gotten it from because there was some more of it on the ground. I picked up what I saw and went on a hunt, making sure I held tight the few I had in my hand. I also brought with me my magnifying glass just in case, and it came in handy. As I got closer and closer to where I believe it came from, I saw this man that seemed to have it with him. I said hello and asked him where he got this from, as I showed him that I had some in my hand. He told me it was special. He told me there wasn't any of this in this world. So I kind of rolled my eyes and thought, what is he trying to sell me? He saw what I did and he said, I know you don't believe me, and this is no hoax, but it is a gift that was given to those who find it as you have. It is a gift for you too. Ah, so you are not selling them? No, I'm not. What you have found is yours to keep. Okay. I walked back home thinking how this was odd about the man and what was said, and how I could have been much nicer. But how? If nowadays you aren't too sure who you are going to meet, that makes you think, are you safe? I studied the other pieces that I found, and they were the same type. I put them in a little small glass container and kept them with me at all times. I still was intrigued. I still wanted to believe the little girl in me that they were magical. I know that is kind of dumb at my age, but I kept them as if they meant so much to me. I kept wanting to make stories of where they really came from. I wanted my imagination to take me to make a story that would be incredible to hear. So I decided a month or two after having this to write a children's storybook about it. And as I wrote, I started to write what I felt wasn't me writing, but a gift to share about it. I wanted to call it Pixie Dust from Somewhere Out There, but it came to me, the glory of God. I wanted to tell a little girl's fairy tale, and I wrote how God's glory shines upon us. I was like, what is going on? But I kept going with it and continued to write about just when you think you are alone, God shows you you are not. Just when you think you are at your wit's end, God appears in His majesty. He shows you He is there in any situation. And I kept going. And then, out of nowhere, on my computer, something popped up. Do I need an illustrator? The name of one person came out with the phone number. I thought, what is going on? So I called the number and they gave me their website to see their illustrations. They were amazing, and it was just perfect for what I thought would go with the book. I spoke to the person and right away was given an illustration of what I had sent a picture of. And the person said it was a sign from God, that they were praying for a gift and this prayer was being answered. The person shared more personal things. I did believe this was heaven sent. It took a while to get the book published, and when it didn't take long for it to make it to the top 10. I was very surprised. I felt God had blessed me with this gift. God had given me a chance to see my potential and grow and share and be happy. I was always a doubter of my existence. I always had to have proof of whatever was spoken to me. I did not mean not to believe, but it made me want to know the truth of God. Reading scriptures and taking Bible classes just got me even closer to God. I knew then, after taking classes, that God wanted me. He wanted me as I was and believed in me. He loved me and wanted me to love myself and forgive myself and be accepting for what had been given to me. I just know that I am His child and He loves me, and I love Him, and I will continue to share what I learn with those who want to know my journey and how a speck on my shoe became to be one of the most beautiful stories of my life. The journey with God. It may sound corny to some, but it's my corny story, and I would not change it at all.